Hello, Randy Rain here, and check it out. I got a ding-a-ling. Yeah, a big, big ding-a-ling. And you know you want to play with my ding-a-ling, so this is...
Randy Robot Garage.
Alright, so first I want to thank the person who donated this. They're the same person who donated the little Tommy car, little truck race thing. So they really understand the channel, and I thank them for that. So get that out of the way, because we have to talk about the elephant in the room of the ding-a-ling. So I looked it up. This is made by Topper. Topper went out of business in 1971, filed for bankruptcy in 1973. Chuck Berry didn't make that song Ding-a-Ling famous until 1972. So these were already made before everybody referenced ding-a-ling as what we know it as. So I don't think there was like a meeting where like, oh, what can we name our robots? And one person goes, peckers. No, not peckers. Schlongs? No, too Jewish. Ding-a-lings. Nailed it. So I don't think that happened. I think it was innocent. But it's a big ding-a-ling set, so let's have a look inside. From what I can tell, everything is here. And there's a lot of these track things here. And they have some tiny little flanges on here. And I'm sure some of these are broke. And I am not remaking this thing. So the track is what it is, because I'm not making big giant molds to recast something like that. But it does have everything, seems like, even instructions. So really, all we're looking at is the ding-a-ling itself and its power pack. If you're not familiar with the ding-a-lings, which I really wasn't either, because I was born in 1971, which is the year this was made, and the year the company went out of business. But they're little blank robots like this. You know, there's nothing in them. And you have a power pack. And you can put the power pack into different ones. And so the batteries are here. And that goes in. And it goes in like this. Locks into place. That. And you can use it outside the track just like this. And it'll jackhammer here, and then pushing that on the top starts it. So you can see what's going on. For it to walk, it would just need to push this, which on the power pack is what these little things here are for. That's doing that. To make this go up like that, you're going to have to spin this, and that's connecting to one of these gears. I don't know which one it is in there, but it has on the bottom here this little fun thing, which I really love. That just, okay, getting a little crazy there. Don't get crazy. But basically, when this thing is in, you can push that there. So when this is on the track, like this, you have to push this down to engage it. Yeah, it looks like I see right down there a little 8-tooth gear that's on the motor. I gotta hold that back. As soon as you take something off and you're not quite sure, but while it's still fresh in your head, try to recreate what you just did. Okay. Ooh, falling apart, falling apart. You get this little doohickey right here. It goes right here on this little brass piece. So without that thing, I need to, yeah, so without that, Yep. That goes like that. And so this goes in there like that. It's right there. Okay. And that goes back in there like that. Switch here. Oh yeah, this is got to pull up. Yeah, like that right there. That's how that went. Okay, I'm confident I can move on. I can get past this part. I'll set that aside. And I can still find my way back. Yep, we have a split 8-tooth gear and a metal gearbox that's pretty much riveted shut here. Yeah, that one's been gone for a while. Alright, I should really oil that motor. Okay, we'll just desolder this. There's another little metal tab right here. Just bitting that out of the way. There it works. There we go. Well, I now just found a gear that it's not cracked, but it's cracking. It's the one that's right here. This yellow one that's connected to this shaft right here. Aha! Far. Only want this one out. Y'all can stay. Stay. Oh, I see a little washer. Make sure that goes back. So this is frustrating right here. So that looks like the same gears, but this one fits snugly on a 2mm shaft. And if I had one of those, that would be nice. This is the same gear, except it's an idle gear. It's meant to spin. And I buy these lots of gears where they send you a whole bunch of different ones. And they never send me the ones that lock on there. They're all idle gears, every single one of them. And the only ones I ever get that are not, that are the right size, is like this one. That one fits, but it doesn't have the other gear on it. That's just a 10-tooth gear, and I could put a 10-tooth gear so I can make it up. That's what I need right there. So aggravating. go ahead and put these little things back on. There is also split as well. Darn it. Well, I guess all the way. There's a spring in here. That's that same gear. Yeah, so it has like these little eyelet things that using as spacers. So that's got to go on first. There you go. Now the spring goes in. Okay, next goes on this part. Aha! Gotcha. There we go. Somehow. Not much. All the other gears are idle gears. They're spinning on the shafts, so they won't split. Just the two that are locked on the shaft were no good. You can see how it was splitting. Same with the blue one. Since I have the motor out, might as well give it a clean. Just rehydrate the grease in there. I like this one, how it goes. It's through here. So there's a working ding-a-ling. So mainly it's going to be that 8-tooth gear in there that's on the motor. And then there's going to be those other two that can be changed. And they do make those right gears, but you can also make them as I showed you. It's a little tricky, but it can be done. And if you might need to manipulate that metal frame because it kind of gets bent out of shape as you work with it. So tweak it a little bit to get it going in the right way. But it does work. So it does walk. But it runs on here pretty well. I have seen it fail right here, but on these hard curves as it comes down, not going up, but coming down, but I can't seem to replicate it, so let's try again. So yeah, I can't seem to replicate it failing, but it has failed there before. But I don't know. Let's try up top now. So this is not the whole track. This is maybe a quarter of it. When you put the whole thing together, it's like 9.5 feet long. It like takes up the whole hallway. So I didn't really get much footage on that, but it is crazy, crazy big. This is a crazy big ding-a-ling. So I really appreciate and thank the person who sent in this ding-a-ling. Now they said I could do whatever I wanted to with this ding-a-ling, and I'm not really into ding-a-lings, all right? So that's not my thing. But I know a lot of people like ding-a-lings, and this is a big ding-a-ling, so I think people would be really interested in this ding-a-ling. So if you would like this ding-a-ling is on eBay right now. So go check out the link and put in a bid, help support the channel, get you a big ding-a-ling, all in the same process. Anyway, I want to thank these people right here. These are patrons. These are people helping me out. These are the people who brought you the big ding-a-ling here. And I thank them oh so very, very much. And if you would like to help bring ding-a-lings, of course, there is a link below. And then there's also that thanks button. So if you're thankful for ding-a-lings, you can hit the thanks button. You can just keep watching, and there may be more ding-a-lings. You never know. Anyway, that was
Randi Robot Garage.
okay. Okay, so it worked fine that time, and I can't seem to replicate it. But I have seen it fail right there. But it's not going to do it while on the camera. So let's go up the top.